This is insane. Hello everyone and welcome. In this episode we are in Moab and I've got a great group of friends coming, guys I've known for a long time. We're going to be doing wheeling and camping all weekend. It's going to be a great time. I hope you like it. Hayden, what are we running today?
Still have no idea. Could be Metal Masher. Could be Golden Spike.
Metal Masher's fun.
I voted Metal Masher.
I also vote. Influencers! We're influencing, influentially.
Well, let's
I don't claim you.
let's go buy an OHV tag, right?
Yeah, hopefully. That's the goal. Oh, where do you get those?
The Mavericks actually carry them. There's a ton of places in town, but the Mavericks
I vote
do. So I think we'll stop at that
they're
Maverick.
gonna be like, here's your tag. Not, what are you driving? Can we go take a look at it?
So I think we'll stop at that first Maverick in town. Yeah, hope good.
The Sherpa guys, they brought their race truck, their 4600 class KOH race truck. So they brought that. It's sort of like a four-wheel drive shakedown for it. A lot of the races they do are just like high-speed desert kind of stuff. So this will be a good chance for them to test out their new transfer case they put in. They welded the diff. So that should be a real good time. So we're gonna head out. The Metal Masher is a lot of fun because there's a lot of technical sections, and on the way to it, there's a lot of high-speed sections, which we're doing now. So we broke our lower shaft mount. Yeah, it's a weak point probably from the last race because that right side went through a bunch of abuse. So just an oversight in prepping the truck. We probably didn't notice it was already cracked, but easy to weld back on, so we'll get it fixed, but we're still gonna wheel it today, so. I look straight to the
Didn't even touch the ground. It was
so, that was on our axle at one point.
not anymore.
Looking good. Yeah, I love it. No, that's not the bumper.
No,
that's something else.
Might not have been the best. Maybe.
What? I already broke it.
I think that might have been the diff going.
It broke the diff?
I think so.
Yeah, but it would be popping right now. Yeah. It would be popping every so often. Popping every so often. Yeah. You wanna come over this?
Whose bag is that? I mean, that's still turned. It might be the axle shaft on that side.
Yeah, that's kind of what it sounded like.
You broke something in the axle.
You only got one wheel going, Buster. Just like that, done. Good test day.
Oh, obstacle one.
You know what that means? You give her horsepower.
can't break it anymore now.
What do you think it is though, Jeff? Like
It's either it's
Yep.
just wheel it now. Just wheel it.
Well, the Sherpa truck, race truck, definitely broke something on that obstacle. It just got underneath the ledge and was trying to, yeah, didn't work. We're not sure if it's the diff or an axle shaft. There's still power to the axle, so it's not a ring gear. But it could be the spider gears, which is what they welded on it. We'll see.
Come on, I got one more button. Making that a lot of buttons.
Yeah.
You're so close.
Okay. Nailed it. You're doing great, sweetie. You're doing amazing.
There's not enough lugs. That's a diff blower. There's literally washers from a diff. There's what? Let's try it after you. So I'm taking notes here. Oh. Someone pulled their diff down there. What if you can come? I guess I can. Smell it.
Hayden, I missed it.
What?
I missed it.
Oh, come on. I mean, I think the one time.
That's a lot of hook. But
Putting that new bumper to use.
as you come up, go a hair driver. Why does every bumper company put their hooks in? Only the top lay them down. Yeah, just a hair. Not a ton. Just kind of work that way. Alright, you're lined up. Nice, Jim.
Easy. Roll through it. That's a big barbecue. Nobody.
Well, that worked.
Right there. Go straight right there. Straight now. Yep. That was good.
Woo!
Yep. Oh. Launched the rock up pretty good.
Really?
Yeah. Now, can you
Might be able to go back.
can you try to roll back it just a little bit?
Oh no, you're fine.
No. Yeah, you're stuck. You're high centered. That's it. Yeah, we're there.
Oh, I'm like, wait, we'll just skip it.
Nice center. T-case.
Did we have to strap Noah on this last year?
I think so.
I think we might have.
I think you got to this spot in the winch because.
Yep, because of the same
this
thing.
Exact situation where you're like, yep.
So you think I can work that way a little bit and get free? Just turn.
Right now?
Huh?
Right now?
I mean, no, I just. I don't like popping sounds anymore.
Oh yeah.
Oh god damn it! Oh, we have extra. Straight out of my truck.
Yeah. Okay. So do we have to pull that now?
No.
Yeah, it just
spent all the time to clean it.
it.
Looking back, what the fuck did you do with that knife?
You're just keeping it from rusting.
Threw that stub in and
What'd you break, bud?
Can I take a picture?
Oh yeah. Well, the shaft is in decent shape.
I know, that's
the
what-
Burfield that went.
a lot of metal shavings in there.
That's usually what blows though, the Burfield.
Yeah.
From what I've seen in experience.
Watch out, Boom!
We've definitely been piling on the trail carnage. We've got on the Sherpa race truck now, shock mount, and the axle shaft. We're pretty sure it's the axle shaft. We'll tear it apart at camp. And then Chase lost his CV axle, and so he's in two-wheel drive low at this point basically. Hopefully nothing else happens.
Come back, slowly.
Give it up, boy! That was a good bump. However, you did break a tire.
At what point do we call it a day?
I think it's right now. It should have been 10 minutes ago.
I have spare tie rods, by the way.
Do you really?
Yes. I have a spare.
We have a spare.
Oh,
Look at the other one. Just 90? That's what it's supposed to be.
oh, you broke. Yeah, you broke her.
They're not supposed to be pigeon-toed.
I've never broken a tie rod or an axle shaft, and today I've broken both.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm not used to wheeling with all this power.
Tyler, what do you need?
Extensions. I'm gonna try and get my impact on it.
No one saw
I
this.
threw a cotter pin in there.
I don't know.
I wonder where these come apart at.
No cotter pin, we're good to go.
Big pry bar you could whack on.
Wanna grab some extensions?
Yeah, if we have a pry bar, we
They're
can
not big ass.
Is it out?
you just
Are
force
these
it in.
both the same? Sorry, open the other one because as soon as they're both,
fine.
they're about the same.
You never know. One of them could be left-hand thread and one.
That's what I was checking.
know.
'Cause
Halfway there then.
Thread would it be? That's that minuscule.
That's stupid.
Amazon threads?
I don't have any outers.
Well, now what do we do?
We're gonna head back to town. So we'll pick this back up once we get parts and come back here. Probably be a few hours, but I'm the one at the back of the trail and he's kind of creating a bottleneck, so I drew the short straw. Anyway, heading to town.
Nailed it.
Jim Reynolds is our new chase truck. Our second chase truck, I should say.
There you go.
3 hours later, we're back. Got the part though. All right, we are heading back down finally. Oh my gosh, it's like 8 o'clock, which in November is pretty dark. Yeah, so I went to town to get a tie rod for the race truck, and we got a CV axle for Chase's orange Tacoma. Got those swapped out. Well, we got the tie rod swapped out, and now we're finally heading back down. Interesting shakedown for the race truck. You know, obviously it's not a super hard trail. I say that as we destroyed everything. But yeah, so we've definitely determined at least analytically that we're pretty sure it's the drive shaft on the rear axle of the race truck. And so with only one, the other tire is still getting power. The spider gears are still welded, so it's effectively locked. And man, with only one tire actually getting power, not like open diff style, but like only one tire in the rear. It's incredible how much it's been struggling. So it's kind of eye-opening. Anyway, good shakedown for them though, and we're heading back to camp. So I'll see you tomorrow. All right, day 2, we're on Poison Spider.
Go, passenger.
Come a little driver here. There you go. Hey, you come up, go past it. Little passenger. Slick. Woo! Oh, told you that hole to go. Wow. It just hooked right up to that.
Well, I also really thought that I would have had a tire in that hole.
Yeah, back up just a tiny bit. You just gotta kind of roll that rear tire up. You're just barely hitting belly, so slow it down a little bit.
There you go, there you go.
Cutting. Nice. Perfect line.
Single wheelbase. Finally off the trail. There's so much trail traffic. Now we're gonna go to Moab Brewery.
I don't want to die.
Yeah. A quick stop at McDonald's for some grub, and then I gotta go deliver some Coors Light to Moab Garage. And then we can boogie. Grandpa's Garage. All right, we are heading back to Denver now. We are leaving Moab. There's a pretty good storm, it looks like, in the forecast. Over all the mountain passes getting us back. So it could be a questionable drive home. We'll see. Wish me luck there. But man, what a good weekend. Moab is always a good time, especially when you have a good group of friends and well-built trucks. Good stuff. If it snows too much, this will be an interesting drive back. We didn't make it very far. We got to Palisade, which is like an hour or two outside of Moab, right near Grand Junction, and it's.
If anybody else wants to call, that wouldn't be too bad either.
It's complete whiteout conditions, so our group was looking at hotel options. Apparently, this storm's not going to let up all night, so I guess we should have left Moab earlier. Oh well.
Honestly, one or two.
This is insane. This is awesome. I don't know how I got going back there on that hill. I just slowly let it start crawling forward and having so much fun right now. Me too.
Picked up a phone call with Courtney, so I started thinking over.
He had an opportunity a couple times to make some big plays to score a touchdown. I expected.
Like, there's no problems here. We're fine.
We're all good here.
Yeah? It's good. It's great.
Wow. It's windy.
I mean, you got your snow brush.
That game's in Denver.
Yeah.
They have a lot less snow.
That does not look near as bad. At all.
The plan at this point is we're gonna head to Grand Junction before they shut the highway down. We found a hotel there, and we're just gonna put it in 4 low and go. It's total whiteout conditions. We really should have left Moab earlier in the day. Oh well. Pretty fun though. All right, we're heading out on the.
Yep, we are moving.
We're heading out on the highway now. There was a woman with a horse trailer that had pulled over, stuck at the same exit we were. We decided to help her out. We gave her a radio. So we're all heading the opposite direction now, back into Grand Junction. And
Let me know if I start going too quick up here, pulling away.
we've got a few trucks with trailers. So we've got each of our 4-wheel drives kind of in between each trailer. So it's like, you know, Tacoma, truck with a trailer. Tacoma, truck with a trailer. So we're just gonna limp it all the way back to Grand Junction. It's about 15 miles, and then we've got a Airbnb there because as much as I like camping, we are not camping in this. So.
How is that semi there in the way that he is? Look at the ditch that he had to go through. That guy got rear-ended and destroyed all his mountain bikes.
And for any of you who are going to say, oh, you should have just kept going on the highway the other direction towards Denver the same way you're doing now, they closed the highway in that direction. So our only choice was to stay at that small little exit we were at Only choice was to stay at that small exit we were at or head back to a bigger town, which is what we're doing. So, I'm gonna miss work tomorrow, but whatever. I'd actually rather be out here than at work, so that worked out pretty well. Highway's closed up here.
You said they're forcing everybody off going
It's the direction we were going.
No, eastbound lane, there's a state trooper sitting in the middle of the highway forcing everybody off.
So all the highways in and out have been shut down. There's not too much snow here yet, but there will be. We're just gonna hang out at the Airbnb that we got as a group, and hopefully in the morning they'll have reopened the highways and then we can go home. It's one of the downsides of Colorado trying to get from one side to the other, is that if they shut the highways down, well then you're kind of stuck on one side. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll keep playing some more clips as we go home tomorrow and hang out tonight, but that's about it. Subscribe if you've enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it.
We gotta leave here in a couple hours.
Hope you know this is coming out of your vacation time.
There's vacation.
You can't even.
Y'all get vacation?
You can't
How do you
that's
even
how
drink
all the
wine?
time take vacation
Hey,
time.
we try and force you to.
Bottoms up.
Yeah. But like, how do you hold it?
Saving.
You grab it like this,
Oh, that's it.
and then you just put it all down into your stomach.
Culture, oh my god.
You smash the wine glass over your head.
So there is no
Outside temperature like
power
this?
in this house at all. It's the Airbnb we got.
Yeah.
But we are well stocked with every other thing we need.
Woo!
Yeah.
We're overlanding.
Most importantly though, there's hot water and there's heat, which is fine for us. We've got enough lamps, so this will be a good night.
It's like a little.
I feel like they always leave this. Personally.
This house has
Dude, look at the DVD collection.
That's the wrong one.
Oh.
Boone and his four-wheel drive. No. He almost ate it. Is it warm?
Oh, I'm so hot tubbing.
Oh,
It's getting hot.